Hey Gemini, how are you? Welcome to Moonrise Cottage. For all the returning viewers and subscribers, welcome back. It's wonderful to have you back. We're going to jump into your life path and soul destiny, soul contract reading for the month of July. I've shuffled up the decks and I just wanted you to have sort of a look at what came out. And we're going to use the Celtic Wisdom Tarot to jump into the body of the reading. But clearly for many of you, you are sharing energy with somebody in some kind of a way. Ooh, very sacred connection coming forward, and things are changing. Interesting. You're working hard. So, you know, it's interesting. This deck is really queued up for what we see here. So I have to be careful. If I touch the cards, things start coming out. So, you know what we'll do? We're going to use this for your love reading. We're going to use this as the basis, but I just wanted to show you you're working really hard at some kind of sacred relationship with somebody, and perhaps you're moving on. Perhaps the relationship is coming into smoother waters. Maybe your partner is moving on. Some change is coming, and I see that because of the rest of the cards that are here. So Gemini, for you in the month of July, it's Vision Quest time. Very definitely. This is coming forward, of course, because of the eclipse season that we just exited. Please go and look at Molly McCord and all of her beautiful podcasts to help you understand the energy that you are going to be working with. It sent you into this desire and into this experience, my guides are saying. Look at that. See your heart chakra? And look, new moon on the cheek. There's something about this connection that you have that is, my guides are saying, pushing you in a sense. Stimulating you is a better word, to go into this next phase of your existence. This vision quest for yourself about your life. Look at you, Gemini. See, there's the universe. So beautiful. There's something that you are experiencing that is bringing you into an ecstatic experience of yourself and your existence. You're going all in. Obviously it has something to do with a partner. Could be a love partner, doesn't have to be, but we are talking about the chalice. There's a book called The Chalice and the Blade that everyone is recommended to read. My guides always say that. So one of the things that's clear, because you're on this vision quest, the shifting universe, I'm sorry, depending on what time of day it is, I either get a lot of glare or not so much. So we see that this vision quest, numerologically, is a 6. This is a 7. Do you see the light in the center? Things are breaking apart and shifting and changing. We see the spiral, but we see this notion of shift in structure in order to bring the light forward. So that's part of what you're going to be doing. In whatever way it references this, also appropriate. This I love for you, Gemini. The blank slate. The blank shield. You get to rewrite your story. It's time for you to have your vision quest in order to rewrite your story so that you are in command of the story and no one else. I think you're on this vision quest to go deep, deep into your own self and your self-knowing. So we're going to take a look at all of those aspects, okay? And in the extended reading, I'm going to pull out the blank rune. This is what my guides reference. So FYI, the blank shield, you know, warriorship, sacred warriorship. And back in the day, the ancient days, a warrior would put on the shield the symbol for the warrior, their own family crest, their story, all kinds of information. So if you have the time and the inclination, I would go for it. Make it an art project. Okay? So I want to just pick one thing from the chakra cards and then we'll jump into the Celtic wisdom and we'll find out what this adventure is about, okay? This is kind of a new thing. My guides have asked me to start doing it. Okay, so just give me a moment to feel the energy. Okay, there's this one, I believe. And we'll take a look. Yeah. Of course, the crown chakra. Look at that. Beautiful Gemini. Big month. This is going to be a big month for you because you're going to be going on this sacred adventure. That's a 7 of Cups. It's the exploration that you are having in a very quiet way. You see, this individual is cloaked. Destiny is turning. You're going on a destiny type of adventure. 7 of Cups. It's about all the choices that you have because you're going on this vision quest. You get to define your journey. Nobody else. In the mythology of this particular deck, it indicates a cantor, the poet, the holder of wisdom, handed down over time by spoken voice and songs, etc. So the instrument was very precious to the tribe and it was stolen in a battle. He had to go and get it back. So he had to go under cover of night to the enemy encampment, chant, sing, pray, in order to get the instrument to vibrate and to rise up and float back to him. And he was successful. So whatever your many, many choices are, whatever your battles are, whatever your challenges are, please view them as a grand adventure for your life and for your soul destiny. So for you, beautiful Gemini, look at that. Justice. The balancer of energy, the goddess Elena, split open down the central meridian and resewn, woven back together, coming into balance, able to stand like this in the universe. And the color blue is about complete transformation, perhaps transmutation. So major arcana, that's the theme that my guides want you to consider. That's you. That's your energy. You're going to come into balance through this adventure, whatever it is. And look at that. That's about massive change, rapid cycle change, the elopement of knowledge. That is actually the 8 of Pentacles, and it's in this little grouping that we have here. So I'll be eager to see what comes out in the love reading. So you're working on mastery. You're mastering yourself. You're mastering your understanding of self. You are evolving, changing very rapidly the sacred bowl. A cute little story about that, about a goddess that made a spell, hired a young lad, it had to simmer for a year and a day, hired him to mind the fire, and it overflowed, and he reached out, and some of the spell, the brew, got splashed onto him. He shoved his fingers in his mouth, and voila, a moment happened. It's not what was intended by the goddess per se, but it was the destiny of this young man that was doing his best to assist the goddess and mind the sacred brew. So check it out. The dialogue of battle, the 2 of Swords, coming forward into the mystical realm through eagle vision, very high vision, able to soar effortlessly on the drafts above the mundane world, to have an adventure, to assist with making a decision. First, you have to come in contact with the sacred realm. That's why in the traditional tarot, we see a woman sitting, dressed in white, in front of the ocean, holding 2 swords, asking to become the divining rod so spirit can enter and help this happen. So interesting that this is on the human realm. Look at that. That's the death card. Beautiful Gemini, the liberator of devotion. There's a cycle that's ending. And you see that you're being carried across the divide by a shamanic individual. I love this card. It speaks so well through just the illustration. It's about traveling back and forth through the portal into the open field of the universe in order to have this adventure and this evolution of self, which is what's going on, very definitely. So this is the card, this is the placement that indicates what is being reflected. What is the energy reflected from your soul contract that we see showing up in your life? And so this is what ties it all together. The sacred male, the Dagda, this is the magician. Highly manifest energy, all the tools you need to create your destiny, that which you would like. The decider of will is activated at the will center, and really magic is about, and manifestation is really about making decisions and carrying the energy forward with the tools that you have in order to make manifest your desires. And this beautiful male energy is looking directly into that feminine styled energy that is working on this adventure that you're having. So very interesting kind of messaging coming out. We're going to go deeper into the soul reading, and the first card that comes out, I'll just show you. Look at that. That is the Nine of Wands. We're going to talk all about this, followed by the High Priestess. So gang, meet me over on Patreon. Thanks so much for being here. All of my extended readings are on Patreon. I'm in the process of building community there, and it's a very small gift monthly. It gives you all the extended readings for every sign every month. So it's a beautiful way for us to connect and provide advice and vision. My guides are talking about the things that I do. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'll look forward to seeing you on Patreon. If you want to book a reading, that link is below. And please do me the service of clicking the like button. Always, when you come to YouTube and you visualize or consume somebody's content, please hit the like button. I'm on a little campaign for the next couple of months to just remind everybody, it literally matters. You can really help someone more than you know simply by clicking the like button as a way of saying thank you for spending your time and energy to produce content. So that's my plea to you folks. Hugs and kisses. I'll see you over on Patreon. Bye now.